you read newspaper or if you read storybook or novels, such kind of book, if you read daily and if you find unknown word from this, if you search in dictionary, it will be lasting, it will be effective then to watch movie or to memorize vocabulary.
Dear brother, I do not pray the night prayer, so I reply.
You should apologize to Allah. If Allah forgives you, it's better for you, and it will be lucky to save or to protect from the punishment. Abu Hanif.
Yeah. Have you prayed Ashar prayer?
Yes, I said my Ashar prayer in the mosque with Jamal.
Thank you. A lot of thanks for praying Ashar prayer. I don't yet today. I will pray after this discussing.
After completing the group discussion. Very good. So, Abanif, try to explain. Try to describe how can we learn vocabulary easily.
Okay. Thank you for giving opportunity again. We can learn vocabulary many kind of. First of all, I want to tell you, you should read English newspaper regularly, such as the Daily Star, and you can read the Observe of Bangladesh. It is available in our online platform. You may know it, 𝗡𝗢𝗧𝗘 from Google. It is really when you read this newspaper, then you find a unknown word. This unknown word, you will write down your exercise book with a example. This example, which you read this sentence in the newspaper. Such way you read newspaper regularly and you practice. You revise this unknown word which you wrote in your exercise book regularly. Besides, however, you may see English movie, English cartoon, and also you may see TED talk show in YouTube, which you may know very kinds of modern word and modernized word and very popular word which you can express in your conversation, in your speaking English, and that word you can also write in your notebook. Thirdly, you may write some words, small paper. Then this small paper you will hang in your bedroom beside your reading room, which you may see many times in your living room. Through that you may memorize it easily. So that is all. Okay, that's all about this matter.
So if I don't know the meaning of the word, how can I read the paper? What should I?
Yeah, the word. You search a dictionary. I use a dictionary in my phone. It is Bangla dictionary.
Oh, okay, good. So is it easier to learn or to memorize vocabulary? Which one is better? To learn vocabulary through reading newspaper or to memorize vocabulary? Which
yes,
one
I revise this vocabulary every day. Besides, I am studying. I am reading masters grammar. There are many interesting and amazing words which that I am reading regularly. It is very interesting to reading. Such a way I am learning very many kinds of vocabulary every single day.
Okay, very good. So which one is effective? To learn vocabulary or to memorize vocabulary? One thing you can learn by memorizing vocabulary, and another one is if you read newspaper or if you read something or if you watch movie or film, and if you don't know the meaning of the word, you can search it in dictionary. So there are two ways. One way is to read newspaper, another one is to memorize vocabulary. So which
Yeah.
one do you like, or which one do you prefer?
Interesting is film is interesting.
By watching film.
Yeah. It is very interesting for us. You may boring while reading newspaper.
Which one is effective? Watching movie or reading newspaper? If you
Watching movie is very effective for us. Where you may reaction recreation অর্থাৎ বিনোদন and you may learn.
Okay, but when you watch movie, that time you cannot read, you cannot, only you can listen. But if you cannot catch the word or speak, how can you learn vocabulary? Because
Yeah, brother, which movie is show subtitle? That's movie you will read.
very good. In every movie there is a subtitle by default, but you have to turn on the option. If you go in setting, you can see this option. If you turn on it, your subtitle will be appear or visible underline, so you can read out.
Yeah.
But a suggestion or how can I say, a guideline or instruction is effective. One thing, you can memorize vocabulary, but not for, how can I say, don't need to memorize vocabulary. Just bhasha or skimming or scanning quickly, you can read out once for the vocabulary. But more effective from this, if you read newspaper or if you read storybook or novels, such kind of book, if you read daily and if you find unknown word from this, if you search in dictionary, it will be lasting, it will be effective. Then to watch movie or to memorize vocabulary. Understand?
Yes.
Because when you memorize one vocabulary, you are reading 5 or 7 times one single word, but it will not be lasting for a long time. But when you read a story or when you read a newspaper, if you get one unknown word and then if you search in dictionary following this unknown word, you can memorize it. Also, it will be lasting for a long time. You can, you can test it. Tomorrow you will try that. You are reading a story or you read something, but you don't know the word, and you can imagine that I found a new word and I memorized the meaning of that word, and easily you can remind it, you can remember it. But when you memorize 10 vocabularies or more than 10, you cannot remember them, or it will not be lasting for a long time. This is a quotation, this is a instruction from the philosopher. So it will for the vocabulary, it will be effective if you read books and every day just once you can spinning or skimming, you note down line or vocabulary which were you noted down, that words or diary you can use or to read out bhasha. And such a way if you follow, in a short time you can improve your vocabulary. That is, so Alia is here. It's a last time maybe. So Alia, can you hear me?
Yes, I am listening.
Alia is from Pakistan. How are you, Alia?
Fine. How are you? I am listening to you.
I'm also okay. Thank you for asking me.
You are talking about the vocabulary.
I didn't catch you. Please repeat it. Try to say it again.
I want you start from your side. You can start from your side. Hello.
What do you want to start?
Yes, you can decide it.
No, Jihad and Abu Hanif already we discussed. Maybe 1 hour. We discussed the importance of learning vocabulary. But you are joining maybe 10 minutes or maybe more than 10 minutes. So if you feel better and if you are interested, you can speak and you can share your information. You can gather your ideas with us. And you also listen to some tips and tricks from me, also from
Yes.
Also you can how can I say, you can spread your idea with us. So I noticed you we can speak here in details. So I noticed that you are interested to be a teacher through online.
Yes, I am interested in teaching that in online. Yes, I wish I do online teaching.
Yeah, I got a point.
I am trying.
Uh,
I am trying.
Yeah, but you have to collect students who are interested to learn from online. If you get such kind of students,
Teaching and the online teaching, and I am also fond of learning English.
yeah,
With that.
it will be improved. It's a easy thing that when teacher teach other students, his level also improved. At the same time, students also learn from the teacher.
Yes, in teaching we can improve our English as
Yeah, but,
everything
but at this
as a teacher.
But at this
Yeah.
time, I don't have available students to me that I can inform them to join in your platform. If I get or if I
Yes, we grow up in yes, we grow up in English. If our mind is always
grow up, improve.
yes, yes.
Yes.
If we try, if we try, we will. And impossible.
Yeah, I can help you. I have already told you that if I find some learners or students who are interested to learn,
We have joined many pages from Facebook, and I have learned many the movies, watching movies, and everything. Everything which
are you
yes,
talking about vocabulary, about the topic?
yes.
Okay, you can share your ideas. 2-3 minutes. How can we learn vocabulary? Which way will be effective or easier for us to learn vocabulary? Yeah, you can.
Yes, I can learn from many ways, as like newspaper, reading newspaper, watching movies, or anything in which English is used. Every time, if our mind is in improving English, then we can success.
Did you ever
As you understand?
Did you ever memorize any vocabulary? Or all times you read newspaper and watch movie? Through two things you learned vocabulary or you learned what? You don't understand me, Alia?
Yes.
I asked you, how did you learn vocabulary? Through reading newspaper or through watching
Movies or watching anything which is we are watching in English, but we are watching in Urdu, but English is written, and we are all time. If we are all time seeing sentences in English, then we can improve it.
Yeah,
from understanding.
Urdu movie you can. There is available subtitle. You can set up subtitle.
Anyways, if we have attention in English, then we can grow up learning English.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
If you try always to understand English.
Yeah, if you have intention, you can learn. But you have to have.
In every daily life routine, if we attention in English more than Urdu, then we can get it. We can grow up in English. That ways, use many different ways. It cannot, we cannot learn it by one means, but use many ways we can learn it.
Yeah, very good. But there is important tips and tricks, or we should follow one thing which will be effective or easier for us to learn vocabulary.
Yes, you are right.
It is easier, or we can recognize them. We can learn from environment. We can learn from the people or public place, or we can learn from the world. Also through technology. There are many ways to learn from.
Yes. We cannot learn it by one means. Only one means. We cannot learn it.
Yeah,
but using different ways we can learn it, by reading and as well as by speaking in different ways. Then we can grow up in English.
Yeah, there is not only one part in every sector.
Yes.
But we are discussing now vocabulary, but not only vocabulary, but also other things are included with different.
Both learning and reading can help us. Not by one means. Both reading and learning can help us, but not by one means. We can understand.
Yeah,
we can improve it.
By flowing one side, you can.
Both words are very important for it. Yes.
Yeah, good. Thank you for sharing your information, and thanks Alia for joining here and to share your and your knowledge, your genius, your intellectual, and we can compare and contrast our level that where we are.
I think I write it easily, but when I start, then I feel I cannot write it easily, but I write it easily. Therefore, I prefer documents by writing.
Oh, you are.
But I am starting.
You are writing
by typing it.
Yeah, Alia, you are expert in writing skill.
Yes, Yes, I am best in writing, I think, but not in talking fluently.
You can speak fluently, but you have to follow accent or vocal
This
tone.
is my first time. I am talking first time. That's why I cannot talk fluently.
Yeah, you are
I
speaking.
take a time. Yes.
You are speaking English normal way. However, when a native speaker speaks in his or her mother tongue, such a way you are speaking. This is not a system which you are following. Because
Yes.
when we speak Arabic, you
You are
have
right. Yes.
one example, or for example, when we speak Arabic, you have to stress and unstress. You have to longer or linger your sound. In the same way, there is accent, there is stress and unstress in a word. So if you speak normally, you speak or your lecture will not be effective because when there is an important line in your speech, that time you have to press or you have to put stress in your speech, then it will be effective. But if you speak normally, you will speak in a normal way. Just we are speaking friendly and we are family members. Don't need to use stress or accent. You are speaking as usual. We speak in a family member. It's your choice. Just I say you as a guide or suggestion. It would be better for you if you try to change your speech. It will be better for you,
Yes.
and you can compare
Yes.
that whenever one speaker or lecturer delivers his or her speech, there is a follow flow. It means rise and fall, stress and stress. Sound sometimes will go rise and sometimes will go down or fall. Then speech
Yes.
lecture will be effective.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, very good. So this link will be expanded after 6 minutes. So Abani
It means
brother,
a lot.
Abani brother, you raised your hand. Please, you can speak.
Okay, thank you very much for you giving another opportunity. At this moment, I want to ask some question. Our honorable sister, Mrs. Alia, if you don't mind, I have asked some question. Dear sister Alia.
Alia, can you hear? Alia, can you hear us?
Yes.
Abu Hanif wants to ask you some questions. If you allow him, he can ask you.
Yes. You can ask him.
Okay, thank you very much for giving this opportunity. I am Abu Hanif. I am from Bangladesh. I am living beside Dhaka. Dear sister, I have one of my aunt, whose name is Alia. So this name is my familiar. I guess you joined it another day. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. You told about yourself. You told that you are housewife. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. Are you no? Have you read which class?
Have you read?
Which class are you passed?
Master. My qualification is master in chemistry.
Okay. I am also a student, a master of social science from economics. I have completed my graduation from economics in National University of Bangladesh. Okay, that sound good. Dear sister, do you know our country is Bangladesh was independent from your country?
Which is your country name?
Bangladesh. I am from Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Do you know that our country was independent from your country?
Yes. I know.
Yes. Thank you. Recently,
What's your country different from my country?
Different 1,200 kilometer. I imagine.
Yes.
Yes, we were together before 1917 on.
1971. Yes.
1971, when we got our independence from your country, our liberation were held this year. This year is 1917 on.
Yes, my country is independent since 1947.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know about Muhammad Ali Jinnah? I imagine he was the father of nation of your country?
Yes, I know.
Okay. Thank you. I know some information about his. He was a valuable throw. This throw was Jinnah two-nation throw theory. Jinnah two-nation theory.
Yes,
It was
two nations. Yes. You have much information about my country.
yeah. We read these topics about our history book.
Yes, nowadays Imran Khan, you have done. Do you know about personality? Our leader Imran Khan. They are very famous nowadays. And
Yeah. I know it. He is very famous and popular democratic leader in your country.
Yes, but there are very inflation in our country. Yes, I want to say that he is a great leader like Jinnah. People say that he is like Jinnah personality, and he is a rare leader. But now I am very sorry to say that he is in jail. You are now about my country situation. My country situation is very bad nowadays. About politics.
Yes.
About
Yes,
politics.
political situation is not satisfactory of your country.
Yes,
We know
yes.
it.
Yeah,
There
but
were continuing student revolution,
Pakistan
student
is
movement.
following Bangladesh. They are also
Yeah.
fight in Pakistan. They want to their country, and students are trying to rule the country as well. Bangladesh is better. Did you see Palestine got
Nice.
wrong?
Thanks for your information, nice information. I have get nice information.
Yeah. Anyone, there is a power of students which is uncontrolled or unimaginable, incredible. Everybody is scared about the power of students. So if you stand by each other or behind one by one students, nobody can get to force you or to force you to go back.